Okay, welcome to another Kundalini yoga class, and tonight we're going to focus on some kidney love, giving our kidneys some love. In the winter, whereas the cold months creep up on us, it's important to keep the kidneys nourished through heat, so keeping your lower back warm, and through some powerful breath work to keep your blood clean, which helps your kidneys function more optimally. With a breath of fire, which is what we'll practice tonight. Breath of fire brings heat into the body. So heat is really good for the kidneys. What's also really good for the kidneys is warm water in the morning with some lemon juice. Lemon juice and kidneys are like the ultimate relationship. The kidneys love lemon juice. So it's all about love for the kidneys tonight. So the structure of the class is that we'll do some pranayama, some breathing work. And then we'll do the kriya for the kidneys. And then part of the kriya is a meditation. So we'll do 2 meditations tonight. So at the end of the kriya is a meditation for 10 minutes. We'll relax for 10 minutes and then we'll come back into another short meditation to end the class tonight. Do I need to discuss anything more? Nothing else except to say that when we reach the kriya, the exercises for the kidneys, you will notice that we will spend longer in each of the exercises than we would normally. Normally we might spend 3 minutes maximum. Tonight we'll spend 5 minutes, 8 minutes in each exercise, just to increase the benefit of each of the exercises for the glandular system to do its work. Okay, so let's tune in to ourselves, to the energy around us, to the peace around us, to the peace beyond us. Hands to the heart center. And we tune in with the Adi mantra, Om Namo Gurudev Namo. This tunes us into the golden chain of the teachings of Kundalini Yoga. It tunes us into the wisdom that passes through us. Whenever we can access it, whenever we need to, we can access the wisdom of the creative energy of everything that exists. Om Namo Gurudev Namo. We chant this 3 times, so let's inhale to begin. Om Namo Gurudev Namo. Om Namo Gurudev Namo. Om Namo Gurudev Namo. Inhaling, exhaling, and relax. Right, let's do some breathing. The first of our exercises is called the Lotus Mudra. So the Lotus Mudra is this, at the heart center. So the base of the palms touch the sides of the thumbs and the tops of the sides of the pinky fingers touch. So that is the Lotus Mudra. What we're going to do is we're going to inhale and push the arms out. When we exhale, we bring our hands into the Lotus Mudra at the heart center. So that's the movement. Inhaling, exhaling. And we'll continue that movement. First, we'll rub the palms together just to bring heat into the hands. And we inhale, inhaling through the nose, exhaling through the nose, bringing the hands back into lotus. And the eyes are closed down. On your next inhale, push the arms out, hold the breath out. Sorry, in. Exhale and relax your hands down into your lap. And just a few breaths here before we move on. Now we're going to bring our hands to the heart level. Interlace the pinkies. So bring the pinkies together and interlace them. And bring the fingers down into your palms, the thumbs out. Like this. So your pinkies are holding onto each other, curled around each other. And then we're going to lower the hands down to the solar plexus. And here we're going to practice the breath of fire. So the breath of fire is a push out the nose and pulling the navel in at the same time. Then we relax the navel and your in-breath happens automatically. So it looks like this. You will notice that the only part of my body that's moving is my belly. My shoulders are relaxed, my face is relaxed. You're only concentrating on the exhale, pushing the breath out through the nose, pulling the navel in at the same time. Shall we try that? And what we're going to do is that we're going to pull on the pinkies at the same time as do the breath of fire. So we're pulling our hands apart and practicing the breath of fire. Eyes closed down. Let's begin. Inhaling deeply. Hold the breath and pull those pinkies. And exhale and relax. And just breathing normally. Next breath is the cannon breath. So you can relax your hands onto your knees. So the cannon breath is done through the open mouth. So we push air out the mouth this time. A little bit different to the breath of fire where we're pushing air out the nose. We're going to push air out the mouth. At the same time, puffing up the cheeks. So it looks like this. So the cheeks come out And it's a very powerful breath. So if you start to feel dizzy and it feels uncomfortable, you can stop this breath and just breathe normally. We're bringing a lot of oxygen into the body, into the system. And if you're not used to that, it could feel a little alarming. It's okay, you're just not used to having this amount of oxygen in your system. But you can rejoin us after a little break from doing the cannon breath. And we'll do this together for 3 minutes. Eyes closed down. So inhaling sharply through the mouth and then out through the mouth. Inhaling deeply, hold the breath in. And exhale. And just a few normal breaths for a few moments. And just noticing how you're feeling. And we inhale and exhale. You might be feeling a bit of a buzz, a bit of a tingle, perhaps around the lips, perhaps around the hands. This is normal. Okay, next breathing exercise. We're going to place the back of the palm onto our back. This is the left hand. Around the place where the kidneys are, so around the place where your bottom rib is, right in the center of the spine, you'll place your hand, the back of your palm, against the spine. Right arm will be pushing out, so straight out in front of you, palm up, and pushing out from the shoulder, so it's a push. Your eyes are going to be wide open, and your hands about 60 degrees, so not up, about 60 degrees. Like Superman about to fly off, a little bit like that. And we're going to have the eyes wide open, looking directly in front of you, and we're going to chant hard, hard, like the heartbeat. So we're tuning in. Hard means the creative energy, the creative flow of universal energy. We're going to chant hard. On every hard, we pull the navel in. Hard, hard, hard. So let's begin. Hard, 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 hard. On the next inhale, inhale deeply. Really push that hand out. Keep the breath held in. Exhale, relax, bringing both hands into your lap. Just a few breaths here. The last of the breathing exercises. We're going to place the left hand in front of the solar plexus, and the right hand is pressing down on the left hand. So your right hand is pressing into the wrist of your left hand. So the right palm is pressing at the wrist, not the hand, but on the wrist. You're going to look down at your hands. This is at the level of the kidneys again. So we're bringing some beautiful presence here into the region of the kidneys, breathing deeply into the kidneys, looking down there, long, powerful, deep, slow breathing. Inhaling slowly and deeply, exhaling slowly out and completely. Let's continue. Inhaling deeply, hold the breath in. Exhaling and relax. And now we begin the work on the kidneys, where we combine movement with breath now. So now we move into the Kriya. Kriya just means a sequence of postures that have a desired outcome, and they're designed to achieve the outcome. And today it is for the kidneys. So every posture is for the kidneys. My left foot's just gone to sleep. I'll just give it a moment to wake up. All right, so it's still asleep, but I can still function. We're going to bring our legs out in front of us. We're going to bring our hands so that the left hand is curled into the right and the thumbs come up. We're going to inhale, taking ourselves back. It's like going into the gym on a rowing machine. Inhaling back, exhaling forward. Inhale back, exhale forward. Breathing through the nose. Inhaling back, exhale forward. Now find a pace that is good for you, because we'll try to keep this up for 5 minutes. If you need to rest, you can do so, and then just rejoin us. Keep going. We're halfway there. Inhaling. Hold the breath, resting your hands onto your knees. And exhale and relax. You might want to just shuffle your feet around and kick out your legs a little. Next exercise is called the pelvic lift. And we're going to sustain this exercise for 8 minutes. Let me demonstrate what we do here. Bringing your heels in as close to your buttocks as you can. And your knees are apart, so your knees are about hip width apart. And just placing your hands down alongside the body, close to your feet, palms facing down. You're going to inhale and lift the hips up as high as you can go comfortably, and then lowering your hips back down to the mat on the exhale. So inhaling up through the nose and exhaling through the nose. And we'll be here for 8 minutes. This is a really good love for the kidneys. So let's begin. Inhaling up and exhaling. If you are menstruating, I'd recommend just doing a slight lift. So just pulling up the hips a little, so that you're not doing an inversion. If you're on your first 1 or 2 days of your cycle, just a slight tilt of the pelvis up and back down again. Otherwise, lifting your hips high into the air. And the rest of the body is relaxed. I'm relaxed. My face is relaxed. My shoulders are relaxed. And as we move through the minutes, doing this exercise, see if you can bring all your awareness to your third eye, which is the point between your eyebrows. So it becomes like a moving meditation, and your focus is in one point as you breathe and lift the hips. And your eye focus, your inner eye focus, is at the third eye. We are halfway there. One more minute. On your inhale, lift the hips up, hold the breath in. Exhale, relax the spine down. And just bring your legs out in front of you to relax for a few breaths. So we inhale and exhale, rolling over to your side and bringing yourself back up to sit. I will demonstrate the next exercise a little bit shorter this time. We're going to do the standard cat-cow, and then I'll show you the variations that we do after the standard cat-cow as a set. So knees under the hips, hip width apart, wrists under the shoulders, shoulder width apart. So the cat-cow, as we inhale, we bring the lower back into a curve as though someone's sitting on your lower back. Bring the head up, that's the cow. And this is the cat on the exhale. So we alternate between these movements. Inhaling, bring the head up. Exhale, bring the head down towards the chest. Inhale up, exhale down. So we'll do that for a little while. Now what we're going to do is, let me just check. And then we're going to lift the left leg up and breathe deeply, holding the left leg up for 30 seconds. And then we'll alternate with the right leg up. And then we'll come back to the left leg and we're going to try to hit the buttocks for 1 minute. And then we'll alternate and do the same with the right leg. Okay, but I'll let you know when we transition between these movements. So we start off with the cat-cow. Inhaling, bringing the head up through the nose, inhaling through the nose. Exhaling, bring the chin to the chest. Now bringing yourself into cow, taking that left leg out and stretch it back and up, breathing deeply here. Lowering the leg, and we change now to take the right leg back and up and out, breathing deeply. Bringing the right leg down, taking the left leg back up, and we kick the buttocks. And we drop that knee down, and the same with the right leg, bringing the heel to the buttock. And we bring that leg down. I'm just coming to sit up onto your heels and turn around so that you can see the next demonstration. And it's nice and simple. With this exercise, you'll have to take care of your neck. I'll show you. Coming onto your back, bringing your knees in towards the chest, wrapping your arms around your knees. You can interlace your fingers. We're going to bring the nose up towards the knees. And we're going to breathe long, deep breaths here. And we're going to be here for 5 minutes. Now, this could be challenging for your neck, to keep your neck up like this the whole time, to keep your head up. Your head is heavy. And it brings it really activates your neck muscles, which we don't use all that often. So if you need to rest your head back down at any time, you feel free to do that, to take care of your neck. So let's begin with the head up. If your neck is okay, if you have no neck injuries. Long, deep breathing. We're well over halfway now. One minute more. And we inhale and exhale and relax down. You can take your legs out in front of you, just lying on your back for a few breaths here before we continue. And rolling over to your side to lift yourself up, to come back to sitting. We have one more physical exercise or posture before we begin the meditation that ends this Kriya. And then we'll have 10 minutes of relaxation, and then we'll do a second short meditation. So this exercise, we're going to shift into the crow pose. I'll show you what that looks like. So you come into the crow so that your feet are flat on the floor. Arms straight out in front. And we'll rest here for 1 minute, breathing deeply. Then after 1 minute, we'll chant har, 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 har. Now, if this is a lot of strain on your knees, you can put something underneath your heels to lift the heels, if that's better for you. Or you could sit on a bolster or a block or some pillow that helps to alleviate the pressure on your knees and your hips if you have problems with your hips as well. So let's begin. And now we chant har, 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 har. Inhale. Exhale. And relax back down so that you're sitting with your legs crossed. Great. Now we're going to practice a meditation called Kunchan. Kunchan. We're going to have both hands in Gyan Mudra, so that's the index and the thumb tips touching. Now the left forearm is parallel to the ground in front of the heart. The right hand is like this, I believe. Let me just check. That's it. But we're going to bring the hand up so it's behind, so beside the ear, beside the right ear. And your right palm will be facing the ear. So it's almost like you're going to cup your ear, but holding your hand away from your ear. Both hands in Gyan Mudra. And then we're going to stretch the palm back. So we're going to start here and then stretch it back. Okay. Then we're going to pull up the body. So lifting up your whole torso as though you're lifting your buttocks up from the ground. Lift, lift, lift. Lift the rib cage, lift the diaphragm, lift the buttocks. So it feels like there's a lot of tension in the body to do this, and that's what we're aiming for. So that's okay. Just pulling up the muscles of the hips, the sides of the body, lifting until you feel like there's very little weight on the buttocks, if anything at all. Pull in your tummy, lift your ribs, chest out, chin in. We're going to hold this for 30 seconds now. Keep breathing though. And then relax the tension. Keep breathing. Keep the hand positions in the same place. And then we're going to lift up again. Lift up, lift up, lift up. Bringing stretching all the torso away from the buttocks. And we'll stay here, breathing through this lifting for another 30 seconds. We're going to repeat this cycle for 5 minutes. And then relax. Lifting again. And relax. Lifting. Keep breathing as you hold this tension. And relax. Lift. Keep breathing. Relax. Lifting again. Breathe through the tension. And relax. Lifting up again, keep breathing. No weight on the buttocks. Relax. This will be our final cycle, and then we change it a little bit. Lifting, breathing through the tension. And then relax, keeping the mudra here. What we're going to do now is maintain the upward pull as we chant a mantra, and the mantra is Waheguru, 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 Waheguru. So just follow me. So let's lift up. Waheguru, 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 Waheguru. Waheguru, 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 Waheguru. Keep yourself lifted. Waheguru, 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 Waheguru. 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 Last time. Waheguru, 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 Waheguru. Inhale deeply. Keep the body lifted. Hold the breath in. Exhale, relax the hands down, relax, bring the body back down. Just sitting quietly, hands in your lap. Just a few breaths here. And then taking your time to move yourself into a Shavasana for a deep relaxation now. And pulling a blanket over yourself if you need that warmth. And sometimes the heaviness of the blanket is nice and comforting. Settling back into your body with a big, long, deep breath. And exhaling. 2 more deep breaths as we move back into consciousness, coming back into the space around us. Wiggling your fingers and your toes. Rotating your wrists and your ankles in both directions. Lifting your arms up above your head along the floor to stretch the spine. And bringing your knees into your chest, wrapping your arms around your knees, rocking from side to side. And then rocking backwards and forwards along the length of the spine a few times. And finally coming to sit for a very short meditation to end our time together. This meditation strengthens our nervous system. And in our stressful times that we're living in at the moment, through this coronavirus pandemic, our nervous system can often take a hit through our enhanced anxiety levels. In the collective, whether we are conscious, we may feel like we're doing really well, and a lot of us are, but our nervous systems will be taking in a lot of psychic data from the collective force. So this is a meditation to take care of our nervous systems. It's called the caliber of life. So we're going to have our arms parallel to the ground. Our right hand will be in a fist. We'll wrap the left hand around it. Bring both thumbs up. We're going to be looking at the thumbs, at the V between the thumbs. That's our eye focus. But bringing your arms down, well, I'll explain the breath first, so your arms don't get tired. We're going to inhale long, for a long time. We're going to take 5 seconds to inhale. So you count 5 seconds. So you're opening up and expanding your lungs, taking 5 seconds to do that. Exhaling 5 seconds as well. But you're going to hold the breath out for 15 seconds. So you count to 15, holding the breath out. So inhaling, we take 5 seconds. Exhaling, we take 5 seconds. And holding the breath out for 15 seconds. Okay? So right hand in a fist, the thumbs up, the left hand wrapped around the right fist. Arms straight, no bend in the elbows. And you're looking at the V between your thumbs. And we'll do this for 3 minutes, this meditation. So we're inhaling, taking 5 seconds to inhale. Exhaling completely, 5 seconds. Hold the breath out for 15 seconds. And keep going, and you'll just take your own pace. My 15 seconds will be different to yours. My 5 seconds will be different to yours. And just keep going at your pace. On your next inhale, we're going to inhale and hold the breath. And exhale and relax. Closing your eyes down and just sitting quietly for a few breaths. And we bring our hands together at the heart center. And we end with chanting Satnam. Satnam describes that the truth of our identity, of who we are as an eternal soul, is that we are eternal. That is the truth. That is who we are. We chant 3 times, so Sat is long and Nam is short. Inhaling. Sat Nam. Sat Nam. Sat Nam. Inhaling. Exhaling. Sat Nam. Namaste. Thank you for joining me, and thank you for taking care and loving your kidney health, which is vital to our overall health. I'll see you next time. Thank you.